This video is going to cover Objective 4.1 practice tasks. It asks you immediately after the name Jacob to insert an endnote that says Jacob Grimm lived from 1785 to 1863. So you're going to click after the word Jacob in the first paragraph, and you're going to click References tab and click Insert Endnote. And the endnotes are going to pop up at the end of a document, whereas a footnote is going to pop up at the end of a page. So Jacob Grimm lived from 1785-1863. Then it wants immediately after the name Wilhelm. So I'm going to go back up. I'm going to click after Wilhelm to add another endnote that says Wilhelm lived from 1786 to 1859. So I'm going to click Insert Endnote again. (1786 to 1859). And these should have periods on the end. I would go ahead and put a period, whoops, on both of these. Then it says after the name Hanu to insert a footnote. So looking for Hanu. I'm actually just going to go ahead and do a find. JNAU, hit find next, no results found. Oh, I just saw it. I'm not sure, I probably typed it in that first time. And click after Hanu, and then hit insert footnote. And then that pops up at the bottom of that page. And I'm going to type in Hanu is located near Frankfurt in the German state of Hesse. Then it says to modify, and I'm going to hit a period as well. Then modify the footnote location so it appears immediately below the text on page 1. So here's where you're going to get into a little bit more complex parts about the footnote. And we're going to go up to the footnote dialog box. And where it says location, or not location, it's going to say footnote, yeah, in the location section of the footnotes. Instead of bottom of page, you're going to choose below text. Then hit apply, and then it appears right below the text on that page. Then it says to convert the two endnotes to footnotes, either individually or at the same time. So just go up to footnotes again, the dialog box, and hit convert, and it says convert all footnotes to endnotes. So that we're looking for endnotes to footnotes. Convert the two endnotes to footnotes, and then hit OK, and then hit close, and then both your endnotes are here now as footnotes. Then change the footnote numbering to a range of symbols. So we're going to go back into that footnote dialog box again, and here's the number format, and here's the range of symbols. It's the last option down here for the numbering. Then hit apply, and then reposition the footnotes at the bottom of the page. So we're going to go back into the footnotes dialog box, and where it says footnotes below text, hit bottom of page, then hit apply, and then it'll be down at the bottom of the page that it's on. Then it says return to the beginning of the document and do the following, so you can hit Control Home. Position the cursor at the end of the first paragraph after the About the Brothers Grimm heading. So I'm going to click here. Then create a bibliography source placeholder with the name Grimm Data. So insert citation, and you're going to add a new placeholder, and you're going to type in Grimm Data. Then hit OK. Edit the placeholder to create a bibliography source that cites the online article at https://enwikipedia.org. And there's some more information. Use the document from the website source type. Leave the author blank, but complete the remaining required fields using the current date. So we're going to choose the drop-down menu in this placeholder that we chose here, or created, and hit the drop-down menu and hit Edit Source. And we're going to choose Document from a Website, which I believe is what it asked us to do. Cites an online article, so it's a document from a website. And it says to leave the author blank, but complete the remaining fields using the current date. And then we're going to type in the name of the web page is, it's probably Wikipedia, but to be honest with you, I'm a little bit rusty on what exactly it wants for the web page and web site, and I know the URL is listed here. So I'm actually going to open up the source file, and we're looking at 4.1a or 4.1 results. Let's already have it open, and I'm going to, I'll have to hit cancel before it lets me out of here, and scroll up here, and this actually is showing the document or the placeholder here, so I'm going to move that down when I'm done. But I'm going to open this up and I'm going to look at Edit Source, and then this shows me exactly how this information should be filled out as document from a website. So I'm going to copy and paste over the URL, Control C, Brothers Grimm, Wikipedia, 2016, September 4th. We're actually going to use 2017, October 2nd is today, and document from a website. So I'm going to hit cancel and minimize this and actually grab this placeholder and drag it down here. Then hit the down arrow and choose Edit Source again, document from a website, and name of web page was Brothers Grimm, and the URL, I'm going to Control V to paste that in, and then the name of the website was Wikipedia. The year is 2017, the month is October, and then the day is 2, which this really should be the year, month, and day that's been accessed. So let me hit OK real quick here. I'm curious if that is what is appearing here on the results file. Edit Source. It actually doesn't. I'm going to hit Show All Bibliography Fields. And it's saying that this is the year, month, and day that this website was published, which doesn't really make much sense since we're putting in today. So it means that website was just published today. We actually should be putting this information in the year, month, and day accessed. That's when we access the website. So we're just going to go ahead and line it up with the results file for now, but know that that year, month, and accessed is where you should be putting in your year, month, and day for these particular specifications. So I'm just going to cancel out of that, minimize my results file, and then look at this again, make sure that it looks good, and it has my in-text citation here. Then it says to display the source manager and verify that the current list contains the source that you created. So you're going to click on Manage Sources. Here's the current list of the source that I currently have. And then locate the first graphic and do the following. Caption the graphic as Figure 1, Man Sleeping Under Apple Tree, with the caption below the graphic. So these graphics are probably going to be in your, oh, they're not in your files. Looks like they're probably already in here. So I'm going to close out of that, scroll down, here he is, right click on the picture and then just hit Insert Caption, and then you can hit OK. Then backspace out the caption that's currently there as Figure 1, and you're going to type in Man Sleeping Under Apple Tree. And the caption is below the graphic. And then if the text from the next paragraph comes between the graphic and the caption, select the caption container and move it upward. I do not have any text that's popping over here, so I should be good there. Then it says locate the second graphic and do the following. So scroll down. Oh, and this actually wants Figure 1 right before the caption, so we actually do not space that out. So Figure 1 period space. Sorry, Figure 1 period space. And then now we're going to locate the fox. So right click and then go Insert Caption, hit OK. You're going to type figure 2 period the fox. And this, we want the caption located above the graphic. So this is really simple. You just click on it and drag it so it's above the graphic. And it doesn't really say anything real specific, so we're just going to put it there for now. Then resize the caption container to remove the extra white space that blocks the graphic. So it's just saying to kind of shimmy this down a little bit. And I'll pull up the results file to check it again. Then locate the third graphic and do the following. Right click and then hit Insert Caption. Then hit OK, and you're going to backspace out figure 1, figure 3, period, golden bird in cage. And then widen the caption container to fit the entire caption on one line. And I've got golden bird in a cage, in a cage. So now you're just going to stretch this out a little bit to widen it, so that way it's moved over. And then you're going to widen the caption container to fit the entire page. Resize the caption container to remove the extra white space that blocks the graphic. There's nothing really blocking the graphic. I'm just going to shimmy that up a little bit. And that's it. So I'm going to save the document and then go ahead and look at the results file one more time just to kind of see how the graphics are aligned on here. That is about what I have here. This is what I have here as well. And this says, oh, this must have been above the page, the graphic here. So I'm just going to go back to my bird and then move it up here. And then this completes 4.1.